He wanted to avoid catching the attention of certain forces and preferred maintaining a low profile whenever possible. After a strenuous rescue effort, the massive fire at Harmony Healers was finally extinguished. However, the once majestic and solemn building had turned into a rundown building. Nothing remained but cracked walls, debris, and remnants of the fire's destruction. The damage was so severe that it would need to be demolished and completely reconstructed. The entire process would not only be expensive, but it would also be time-consuming and labor-intensive. Ezra Swanson is such an asshole. Brooke couldn't hold back his tears as he stared at the ruin that was once Harmony Healers. Since things have already ended up this way, I hope you can keep your head up. I will do my best to help you rebuild Harmony Healers, Dustin consoled. Rebuild? Brooke shook his head. It looked like he had aged a few years. The Swansons and the Welshs already target Harmony Healers. Even if I rebuild it, they can always set it on fire again. I'm tired of constantly going against them. Dr. Bush, if you trust me, please sell Harmony Healers to me. I promise I will have Harmony Healers regain its former glory, Dustin said earnestly. Medical establishments like Harmony Healers, which served to treat the people, were national treasures that should not be allowed to fade away. Traditional medicine was already on the decline, with fewer and fewer practitioners. That was why every clinic had to be preserved. Dustin, your words bring me immense comfort. Brooke wiped away his tears and smiled. To be honest, I've been searching for a suitable successor. Your character and medical skills have always impressed me. You are undoubtedly the best choice. Now, I've decided to pass Harmony Healers to you as a gift. A gift? Dustin was taken aback. Dr. Bush, that won't do. Harmony Healers is extremely valuable and represents a lifetime of your hard work. I can't just accept it for free. Dustin, I don't need money. I just wish for Harmony Healers to continue flourishing. Brooke continued sincerely, I'm getting older and don't have much time left. If you can inherit my legacy, it will fulfill one of my long-cherished wishes. Compared to the legacy of our ancestors, material wealth is not even worth mentioning. If someone else were to buy it from him, it would be priceless. But for Dustin, he would give it away for free. That was the only way to ensure traditional medicine knowledge would be passed down to the next generation. Dr. Bush, your integrity and principles are truly admirable. Dustin expressed his profound respect for Brooke. He stated, since you have placed your trust in me, I will do everything in my power to uphold and expand the legacy of Harmony Healers. This is great. Brooke smiled with relief. Tears streamed down his face again, but this time, it was tears of happiness. Harmony Healers had finally found a worthy successor. Dustin didn't stay for long. After helping Brooke into the car, he returned to his own villa. Since Harmony Healers was destroyed, Sinner and Brooke were left without a place to stay. Fortunately, Dustin had them settled in a villa he had newly purchased. That way, he could take care of them better and make sure they were safe. After completing the arrangements, Dustin took out his phone and dialed a number. As soon as the call connected, he heard a charming voice on the other side. Hello, handsome. Do you miss me already? Are you going to ask me out on a date? Let me warn you, I'm bad at holding my liquor. I get drunk with just one drink. Miss Cameron, I have a business proposal I'd like to discuss with you, one that's sure to be absolutely profitable. Dustin got straight to the point. Oh, what kind of business? Lana was interested. I can't explain it over the phone. Let's meet face to face at Regal Court in an hour, Dustin suggested. All right, see you there. After hanging up, Dustin got into his car and left the house. With Maximus keeping guard at home, he didn't need to worry about what the Swansons and Welshs were up to. It was noon when Dustin arrived at Regal Court. He walked through the front doors and was led straight to the second floor by a waiter. He eventually ended up in a private room. Inside, Lana was sipping her tea leisurely in her tight-fitting red dress. She had put on light makeup and had a paper fan in her hand. Her long hair was tied behind her back, and her red dress accentuated her voluptuous figure, making her exceptionally alluring. Her long, pale legs that were crossed were particularly eye-catching. Despite her vintage and elegant attire, she gave off a sensual and captivating charm. The difference in style made her all the more desirable. "Oh, handsome, you've arrived. Please, take a seat." Lana stood up and welcomed Dustin as he entered, flashing a flirtatious smile. "Miss Cameron, sorry for making you wait." Dustin took a seat gracefully. "It's nothing. I just arrived myself." Lana smiled faintly and poured Dustin a cup of tea. "Here, I brewed it myself. Try it." Dustin brought the teacup to his lips and took a sip. He nodded. "It's good tea, and it has a distinctive taste." "Of course, I prefer unique things." Lana smiled meaningfully. Dustin hadn't noticed when she slipped off her high heels, but her foot was now gradually making its way up his calf. "Miss Cameron, shall we start talking business?" Dustin smoothly retracted his leg. He continued calmly, "I invited you out today to discuss a potential collaboration where we can make money together." "Make money?" The corner of Lana's lips curved up into a smile. "Now that you've brought this up, I don't feel tired anymore. What's the plan?" "Have you heard of Dew Balm, Ms. Cameron?" Dustin asked. "Nope." Lana shook her head. Dew Balm is an ointment that works just like Harmony Healer's Golden Salve. "But it's much more effective," Dustin explained. "Much more effective? How much more effective?" Lana was unconvinced. "It's at least 10 times better than the Golden Salve." Dustin's statement was astonishing. 10 times? Lana's heart skipped a beat, and she turned serious. "You're not joking, are you? If you don't believe me, I can prove it to you." Dustin suddenly pulled out a knife as he spoke and slashed himself in the arm. Instantly, his skin was sliced open, and blood began to flow. Without an energy armor, even a Grandmaster was not immune to injuries. "Hey, are you crazy? Why would you cut yourself like that?" Lana was shocked and quickly pulled out her handkerchief to bandage Dustin's wound. She was extremely concerned. When Dustin noticed Lana's concerned look, he was momentarily stunned, and his thoughts drifted. It was as though he saw Natasha in her. He wondered about her well-being and whether she might resent him for taking so long before getting in touch. Shaking himself back to reality, Dustin withdrew his hand. Stopping Lana from tending to his wound, he explained, "It's all right, Ms. Cameron. It's just a minor cut. It'll heal soon after I apply some Dew Balm." With that, Dustin took out the Dew Balm he had prepared earlier and applied it to his wound. Unlike the previous versions, which were black in color, the Dew Balm he used this time was a clear emerald green. This was the improved, authentic version. It had no side effects and had a remarkable healing effect. "Hey, handsome. Even if you wanted to test the medicine, you didn't have to harm yourself. Look at how painful it looks," Lana said with a hint of resentment. "This was the fastest and most convincing way," Dustin replied with a smile. "You could have just told me directly. I would have believed you. Why did you have to hurt yourself? If it leaves a scar, your arm won't look good." Lana shook her head in bewilderment. "This is also a point I'm trying to prove. Dew Balm not only heals but also removes scars." Pouring them both tea, Dustin continued with a faint smile. "If everything goes as planned, the wound will completely heal by the time we finish this pot of tea." "Oh, is that so?" Lana raised an eyebrow, her curiosity piqued by his confidence. As they chatted and sipped their tea, Dustin smiled and said, "Ms. Cameron, it's about time. Please, take a look." He picked up a tissue from the table and gently wiped the green ointment off his arm. As the green ointment was wiped away, the once gaping wound miraculously vanished. It left not a single scar, only a faint red mark. It was the sign of newly healed skin. "What?" Lana was shocked and asked, "Where's the wound? Why is it gone?" "It's not gone, it just healed." Dustin corrected her. Lana froze in shock. How is that possible? A gaping wound healed completely in such a short amount of time,